So dear students, in this particular video, I am going to take up a topic where there is a lot of confusion among the students about few problems for calculation of center line average value. Because last 20 days I am involved in clearing the doubts of students. Initially I used to share notes, but somehow from my drive notes got deleted and I am not able to find the copy. That is the reason I have prepared this video, because it's very important, and similar type of questions are appearing in GATE and other competitive examination, and GATE is round the corner. So we should know the fundamental correct. Not one, there are at least 100 students are having the doubt. Probably they have not understood the funda and they are trying to solve by some previous year questions and all that. So that's the reason I thought there was a need to make this video. It's a short video. How exactly to calculate the center line average value. So next 10 to 12 minutes, if you focus on the lecture, everything will be crystal clear. So, there are two systems, and in India, we follow M system. In India, we follow M system because when India got independence, Nehruji converted the British system to Indian system, and the Britishers used to follow M system. Okay, no, but Americans follow E system. So, after plotting the surface characteristic, by joining the first and the last point, you draw a reference line. Now, the reference line is shifted in the vertical and downward direction to the point that the area above the line and area below the line is same. And this line is called mean line. So all the measurements are taken from this mean line. Now, what is the center line average value? I am not teaching any subject. I am discussing in this lecture how to handle that confusion that is prevailing nowadays in online test series and all these things. So now take multiple points y1, y2, y3 and so on. So the CLA value is just an average, y1 plus y2 plus y3 plus yn divided by n. Now, but some of you are doing that peak to valley height, let us say f square by 8r, and CLA value is approximately h max by 4. So what most of you are doing, you are using this formula indiscriminately. Whatever is the problem, you are using this formula. It is not like that. Kindly remember, this formula can be used only when there is a randomness in the data. Because when the sample is collected randomly from an infinite universe, it follows a normal distribution. So when there is a randomness in hills and valleys, only then I can use this formula. Otherwise, don't use this formula. In other words, when no other information is given, then only use this formula. I will give you some example. Like in GATE, this type of question has appeared many times. Peaks and valleys are given to you. This question is also asked by many students, and it says 20 valleys, 20 peaks, then 5 microns and the 5 microns. Now, what is the peak to valley height? Peak to valley height is 10 microns now. So now some of you, what you will do. CLA value is nothing but h max by 4. So 2.5. Some of you will do like this. But it's a wrong solution. We have to go by the first principle. y1 plus y2 plus y3 plus y4 plus y5 divided by the total m. So there are 20 peaks. Each peak is 5 micron. 20 valleys. Each valley is 5 micron. And how many observations I have taken? 40. So 200 by 40. 5 microns. 5 microns will be answer, not 2.5. If there is a randomness in the data, only then I can use H max by 4. Otherwise, I cannot use it. I cannot use it. Okay, na? Now, suppose, see these variations I have discussed approximately for 1 hour in the class. But here, I don't have time. You also don't have time because gate is nearby. So we have to just click on fundamental. Suppose it is like this. Like this. 5 microns, 3 microns, 4 microns, 6 microns, 4 microns. Here also, see what is the maximum peak to valley height? This is the 5 is the highest peak and 6 is the deepest valley. 11 microns. But if we want to calculate central and average value, we will go by the first principle because it's not randomness. Everything is well defined. 5 plus 3 plus 4 plus 6 plus 4 and how many data? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 10, 17, 22 by 5 4.4 microns will be CLA value. See, it's not by 4. So try to digest this thing. Now suppose this type of these things are given to you. Total area above the line is summation A. Total area below the line is summation B. And let us say L is the cutoff length. When the cutoff length or sampling length is same, means the mean line and the cutoff length is same. Mean line and the cutoff length is same. Then the summation and the summation A and summation B will be same. But in most of the cases, it will not be the case. Suppose my cutoff length is this, for which I have recorded the surface irregularities. But I want to calculate the roughness only for a small section cutoff length L. I have taken the data for this one, but I am interested to know the surface roughness for a small portion. In that case, area above and below the mean line may not be same. So in that case, CLA value will be summation A plus summation B divided by L. Please don't make mistake here. Okay, na? Now, there is another thing. X-axis, Y-axis. If there is a curve, and let us say L is the cutoff length. L is the cutoff length. Now I am pointing out a very specific thing that last 1 week so many students are thoroughly confused in one question, and the person who set the question, the test series, they have the mashed up the solution itself. It is not in metrology and format. Do name the subject. There is all mash up. So now CLA value will be approximately 1 by L integral 0 to L yx dx. Of course, it will be mod. Now, suppose there is a function and the cutoff length is not given to you. Then how will you handle this question? See, the reason I am teaching these things so that you can just hear, later listen and forget about it. Suppose there is a sinusoidal curve. Let us say y is equals to 10 plus 5 sin x. This is the curve, na? This is the curve. So now in that case, what will be the CLA value? Remember one thing. If the cutoff length is not given to you, for wherever the sequence of events are repeating, For wherever the sequence of events are repeating, that you take it as cutoff length. For example, suppose this is the geometry and it is getting repeated from here. So calculate this area summation A, calculate this area summation B, L. So calculate RA is nothing but summation A plus summation B divided by L, and then spread it out uniformly like this, This is RA. Spread it out uniformly like a rectangle. This is RA. So from wherever the sequence of events are repeating, you can take it that as a cutoff length. For example, suppose my geometry is like this. See, there's a lot of things I have done in the class. For example, 0.5. This is 0.25. This is 0.5. So from here, sequence of events are getting repeated. So take this as cutoff length, 0.75. So calculate this area, divide by cutoff length, will give you the CLA value. I hope it's clear. From wherever the sequence of events are repeating, that you take it as the cutoff length. Now in the sinusoidal curve, because this area and this area will be same, sine curve, upper half and lower half is same. So take this as the cutoff length. It's pi. It's a pi. So take this as a cutoff length and calculate this area, divide by cutoff length, you will get integral 1 by L 0 to L here is a pi. So that will give you the CLA value. Now what some of the test series answer, what they are doing? It's too funny that what is the minimum value, what is the maximum value? You know what they are doing? This is the maximum value, their minimum value. They are calculating this as H max. That's true. H max is correct. And the CLA value, they are saying H max by 4. This is wrong, because in the sinusoidal there is no randomness here. There is a very well systematic curve. Once again, in such type of problems, either the cutoff length will be given to you. If the cutoff length is not given to you, from wherever the sequence of events are repeating, that you can take it as cutoff length. In a sinusoidal curve, because the area above and below are same, if you integrate along this pi, that will also give you CLA. So this is one problem. There are many problems. So I will let you know all these things over a period of time. Thank you very much.